Hi, I'm Karl, 18 years of age, residing at Lurugan, Valencia City, Bukidnon, a STEM student from Central Bukidnon Institute. We are five in the family. I am the eldest and I have a younger brother and a sister. I am a graduate of Lurugan Adventist Elementary School in the year 2015 and currently a grade 12 student. After I finish my secondary education, I plan to take medicine in college and become a doctor in the near future. When I was a child, I really loved reading books filled with information of dinosaurs and human anatomy because I find it very fascinating. Well, honestly, I'm scared of injections because it stings a lot, based on personal experience. But I still want to pursue of becoming a doctor. How ironic, right? I love singing, doing adventure and recreational activities, spending time with my family and friends because through them I found happiness, satisfaction, comfort, love, and especially myself. So for today, in this video, I will be talking about something very interesting to give you a better perspective about philosophy of a human person. And it might even spark a little bit of curiosity in learning and understanding philosophy, or at least knowing more about human philosophy yourself. Without a further ado, let's begin. My motto in life is to stay positive and trust God all the time. Staying positive amidst the challenges and trials that comes in my life has never been easy. However, upon achieving it is truly a blessing because I can be able to read and handle the situation logically and find solutions efficiently. First off is the concept of the realm of freedom under lesson 1. Morality, freedom, and value experience. When I was young, most of my time is spent on the streets playing with my friends and going home very late because I am so focused on the game and I really enjoy playing with them, not knowing that I already lost track of time. After I started going to kindergarten, my mother forbade me from going outside. I said to her that why I don't have the freedom to play just like other kids out there. She replied to me saying that it is her duty to keep watch over my growth and safety. Upon hearing her response, I said to myself that why my parents could do anything they wanted without anyone holding them back. I came up with a plan to sneak out of her house while my mother was soundly asleep. While I was playing with my friends, out of a sudden, I accidentally slipped over and sprained my hands. I cried and I cried while walking towards home. I was so scared and nervous to tell my mom about what happened, but she forced me, so I ended up telling her the truth. It crossed in my mind that I would really have a good spanking today. I was astonished that my mom didn't spank me at all, but instead I received counsel. She started sharing her stories and I found out that she also experienced what I did that day. She said that we may have freedom as human beings, however, it comes with an obligation. As a child, I didn't really get what she really meant. But after that incident, I often listen and take heed of my mother's advice. And that's me taking responsibility for my actions by obeying and taking into consideration the weight of my mother's words. According to Jean-Paul Sartre, man is condemned to be free. A free moral agent that always has a choice to how they live their life as an individual based on his or her discernment of what is right and wrong. Man doesn't have an absolute freedom, for it comes with an obligation, a duty as a person to take full responsibility for what has took place because of his or her decision and actions. The second one is also from the same lesson, which is value experience. Just this month, our singing group has celebrated its third anniversary at Twin Falls. But sad to say, my brother and I were not able to join the celebration. 5 days before the event, We were so busy planning and taking turns of suggesting of whether what kind of activity we can do during that day. My co-member said that we should go for swimming. All of us have voted and have come to an agreement to go for swimming. However, they told us not to go because we will be having a family gathering on the same day. I was so disappointed and reluctant. But finally, I came up with a decision, though it was influenced by my mother's constant coercion. She said that if we won't attend family gathering, then if ever there are activities that involve our family, like going for a trip, birthdays and more, then both of us are forbidden to go. After taking so much consideration of what was I'm going to choose, I ended up deciding to attend our family gathering. Upon evaluating my decision making on that situation, I found out that it could be related to John Mothershed's concept of moral value. We experience choices every day, like our choice of clothing, food, activity, priorities, and etc. Choices can range from the most trivial to the most difficult ones. What I have undergone was called a value experience. But to be precise, what really took place in my decision making was when value became a moral value. It happens when we are willing to sacrifice and give up other values for it. Moral value takes precedence and priority over other values, just like what I did given the situation that befell me. Lastly is the concept of empathy and responsibility under Lesson 3, intersubjectivity. Last month, it was near noon while I was walking towards our house. I saw a man rolling a big chunk of wood up a hill. I can empathize of how must have he have felt during that moment, desperately trying to reach the top under the heat of the sun, soaking sweat. After seeing the man's face full of struggle, I saw his vulnerability and I recognized what he needs the most as of the moment, an aid. Without a second thought, I helped him roll the log up the hill because I have felt the same feeling of going on a hardship all by yourself. After a couple of minutes, we reached the top and he sincerely thanked me and I really felt happy about it. We do such acts out of free will, common sense, and obligation as a human being. It drives us to do something for the other person. This is where responsibility comes in, an act that goes beyond empathy. This is the claim of a French philosopher, Emmanuel Levinas. Responsibility, through substitution, is bearing the weight of what other people is experiencing without expecting something in return from the other or from anyone. My philosophy in life is, you have not lived today until you have done something for someone who can never repay you. That is all for our video. I hope you enjoy and learn something from this. Have a great day, fellow philosophers.